And this is really why I wrote this play. Silence and denial are too often mistaken as a means of survival after sexual abuse. And silence is the attacker's collaborator because it allows the violence to continue. And it's a betrayal to ourselves. It was a betrayal to myself because too often we remain twisted and less effective because our hopes, dreams, and actions are deformed as they rise out of our souls to reach the world. And they're deformed by the hulking weight of sorrow and shame. And that sorrow and shame often defines us without our realization. So 45 years, that's how long it took me to move from being a victim to being a survivor. And I'd like to ask everyone here today to help end the silence. And finally, I'd like to thank Mark for faithfully and bravely standing by me during my journey, which hasn't always been pretty.
You never know what to expect. Evidently, she just left the door open with the key in the lock, no less. Take it easy. She tries. She's always trying so hard. She's just a little upset. She's got a lot on her mind. She's not used to me being gone for so long. I hope she's not using drugs. I can't face that hell again. There's no money for rehab number 3. Yeah. I don't even want to... Did you see the boyfriend, Mom? I don't even want to get started with that.
She's not letting me stay in the house, is she? I lost my TV and my man money to the last one.
Where does she find them? Seems like a new one every month, like a little tramp.
Give her a break. She's your daughter, for Christ's sake.
You know I love Tamarina, but sometimes I'd like to take her by her shoulders and shake her and say, grow up, get on with your life, pull it together. I mean, really, I just don't know what's wrong with that girl. She does take good care of Haven. I never thought I'd be ready to be a grandmother, but it's wonderful. Like a second chance.
Don't give up on Tama. She needs your help, your encouragement. I'm not here much longer.
Mama, don't say that. I can't handle that girl without you. You two have a special bond. Like a secret or something. Do you remember the Hippie Hippie Shake song?
I'm breakfast today.
You know,
don't worry about it. I'm going to eat lunch.
Mama, you've got to eat.
I'll eat lunch.
Promise.
I promise.
You know, the other night I was watching Haley. You know, she was dancing to the radio and singing too. Tamarina used to be like that. You know, so funny and outgoing. Suddenly later, she was so shy. I always wondered if something happened to her. Mom. Oh, yes. Hippie, hippie, hey, yeah.
Good morning, Miss Murphy. How's your mother doing?
She's a little weak and tired. she didn't eat this morning.
We need to talk about that. I'd like to put in a feeding tube.
That seems extreme.
It's something we need to consider. I understand from the nurses that she can barely get out of bed. And if she falls into restless sleep, too often, we must get her strong.
Oh, but doctor!
We don't want her to slip away, now do we?
Oh, no. She's taking care of all of us. I don't know what I'd do without her. And Tamarina. But, let me think about it.
Please, Ms. Murphy, consider carefully. I can't be responsible if my advice is ignored. Her decline will be on your end.
Oh, I see.
She won't respond to treatment if she won't eat. We all need our nourishment if we are all to survive. I'd like to monitor her closely. If she doesn't eat by tomorrow, I'd like to schedule a decision. We'll talk tomorrow, yes? Have a nice day, Ms. Murphy.
No, oh no, Mom. It's me. Just me, your daughter. Tana hasn't gotten here yet. She should be. Running late as usual. And I've got to get going. I've got to go pick up the curtains that I ordered at Bloomingdale's in the city. The old ones are so faded, and I'm having a dinner party tomorrow night.
Well, if it's so important, just go then. I'll be fine till she gets here.
I hate to leave you alone.
I can wait as long as it takes for Tamarina. We have business.
More secrets between the two of you. Okay, then. She should be here any minute. Forgive me, Mama. We need you.
No, I want the light. What do you want?
Just a minute. Oh, goodness.
Promise you won't stick me or turn me over or, God forbid, make me get up.
No.
Is that you?
Yeah. It's 11. I'm on lunch duty.
Oh, time just slips away. I can't believe you're all grown with a daughter of your own. And yet you come to see me every day. Every day. Such a good girl you turned out to be.
I try.
How's your little Haven?
She's good. She drew this picture of the three of us. She even wrote our names on it. Mommy, Haven, and Great Grandma. Where is it? I could have sworn that I put it in here. Did I leave it on the table? I hope I didn't throw it out on accident. Here it is.
It's easy to misplace things, forget things, even important things. But you have a little one in your life now, and you can't afford such luxury.
I knew Mom would tell. She promised she wouldn't. Nothing bad happened. Miss Wayne from down the hall shut the door and kept the key. I don't even think she went in and snooped. I was in a hurry. I don't know. I guess I forgot to close the door before I left. Haven was running down the hall to the elevator and the keys. I didn't mean to leave them in the door. Please don't be mad, Grandma. Stupid Miss Wayne. Going all the way over to Mom's and giving her the keys. At least I didn't lose them this time. We don't have to change the locks again. Do we?
No. Your mother still tells me everything.
You wouldn't have told Mom. We always take care of things ourselves. Just the two of us. Mom just likes to tell everyone what a loser I am. Every little mistake I make, she makes a federal case out of it.
Your mother loves you. She just worries. You've got to learn to be more independent. Tamarina, find another job. That last one didn't last too long. You have to be more careful. You have to take care of yourself and Haven. Try to pay more attention. You've got to take care of Haven.
I can protect Haven. Don't talk to me about protecting my little girl.
You have a new boyfriend, I hear.
Yeah, sort of.
He doesn't stay at the house, does he? The last one stole my TV, and what about Haven?
No, he doesn't stay in the house. And please, I'm not stupid enough to leave my daughter alone with any man.
I never left you alone. I just visited with a friend.
Hello, Marina. How are you today? Look a little preoccupied.
I'm just worried about her is all. She's never been in the hospital for so long before. Not even when she got her gallbladder out. She doesn't look so good either. I'm just really worried.
She worries over you too. She talks about you all the time. Telling story after story about when you were a little girl. Especially in the summertime. She loves to go on and on about the time out in the country.
Yeah, she keeps talking about the Kanicki's who lived out there. Minnie was all right, I guess. I'm still friends with some of her granddaughters. But I hated her husband. Can't stand the way she goes on and on about those days. Believe me, they really weren't so great.
Well, those days are on her mind. And so are you.
Grandma's here, Tama. Grandma's here.
Grandma!
Are you okay? I was painting. I lost track of time. Oh, I don't know what happened. Oh, I'm here now, though. Grandma's here now.
You're freaking me out. What are you talking about?
Don't worry. She gets a little confused sometimes.
Oh, I must have been dreaming.
I remember when you used to paint. I used to get in trouble for playing with your brushes. Why'd you stop? I didn't ruin all of your brushes, did I? Hey, I remember your painting of that big maple tree. Oh, I haven't seen it in years. Whatever happened to it?
I threw it out.
So, Miss Judah, are we eating today? Miss Judah, the doctors and Miss Lucy are watching.
No, not yet. One more thing. I've got to make it right. It's just too heavy to go.
You best get her to eat something. That big shot doc, she's trying to talk your mother into a feeding tube.
What's wrong with that? She needs to eat. She's getting so weak. She's like delirious or something.
She may be weak, but she still keeps us all on our toes.
Yeah.
Your grandmother is 80 years old. That's a good long life. A lot of work. Her time to rest is coming. She's had a dozen little strokes. It's like her brain short circuits.
But she'll be all right, won't she?
She's giving you all, everything she has. I can tell. I never once came in this room when nobody was with her.
We have to. Mom says you can't trust hospitals.
We have some patients that nobody ever comes to see. And your grandmother, she gets round-the-clock care from her family. That's hard-earned. Even her son-in-law comes and sits with her a little on most days. She must have been some good lady, living some good life, to be surrounded by so much love now.
She took care of us all. She cooked for us, cleaned for us, listened to us, and even cried for us.
Like you're doing now. Just give her what she needs. She's slipping, gentle. Try to make it easy for her. Try to get her to eat something. She doesn't deserve force feeding.
Sometimes, I don't know what she deserves.
No, not her, not her! Tama! Shoehawk!
Grandma, where are you?
Where's Tamarina?
I'm looking for that big fat cat of yours.
Oh, go get her in now. She'll rock some strudel.
Let her play. Lucy won't let her have any pets. She loves cats.
Hawk's almost done loading up the truck. I don't want Tama getting in his way. Come in on the porch. Bring Mr. Whiskers.
But I thought we wasn't allowed inside. Not even on the porch, you said.
Just bring him in. Hurry. I'll get Mr. Whiskers some milk. They're all right now.
So what's Hawk up to these days?
A few odd jobs here and there. Anything that gets him out of the house is fine with me. Anytime he's gone, I'm happy.
I bet. Hey, I brought that afghan I'm working on. Here, take a look.
I don't know where you find the time.
Well, if I had a garden like yours.
I tell you, that garden is what keeps me sane. The flowers soothe my soul. It helps me to hang on to my faith in God. All my pains and worries disappear when I'm working with the earth. Oh, ow. Well, not the pain in my back.
Minnie, is everything all right?
Everything is how it has always been. And I've always made it through.
But your face.
He was just drunk and stupid. Again.
That should be his given name, drunk and stupid. Minnie, you're getting too old to put up with this. My Paul was a little better. He'd get soused and accuse me of catching the eye of every man around. Me. But he passed. Life without the yelling, the accusations, it's nice. Peaceful. Happy again. How did we wind up with a couple of drunks in the first place? Boy, this kind of talk is not good for little ears.
Tama, take Mr. Willie out now, but stay right out front.
Oh, I never get to hear the good stuff.
Your children, what do they say?
What can they say? They're tired of it. Eddie and Annie like to pretend there's no problem. The older girls want me to leave. They have for years. None of them come around much or like me to mind the grandkids. Only when there's no one else. I guess I can't blame them.
Maybe you should go stay with one of them. I know Stella would love to have you.
I'm too old to live somewhere new. Had one of my children tell me how to cook or fold the towels?
Oh, there she is by the maple tree.
Did I tell you Annie's having another baby? Just what she needs.
Another mouth to feed. How many grandchildren will that make?
12. Oh, no, 13. That's what happens when you have 7 of your own. We have 3 tables now for Thanksgiving.
What a brood. Why did you have so many?
Huck,
You could have said no.
I tried. He wouldn't take no for an answer, even when I begged him not to. Where's Tamarina? Do you see her?
There she is behind the snapdragons. She loves to make them talk to each other like in a puppet show. I tell you, that girl is so smart, so funny, and she talks to everyone. Lucy sends her to piano and dance lessons now. That's why Lucy went back to work. We're all so crazy about that girl.
You're lucky. I wish I could see my grandchildren more often.
And she reads 4th grade books already and makes up her own stories. She tells me stories before she goes to sleep. Isn't that something?
Before you go, I'll cut you some lilacs.
How about one more cup of tea and maybe a tiny slice of strudel?
Sure. Oh my God! Hawk's back! Where is that girl?
No, I don't see her. Maybe she's playing in the Great Harbor.
No. We better find her now. Hurry!
My pretty girl. You had fun, right? You're my friend, ain't you?
I don't know.
You had fun, right?
I don't know.
Of course you did. You had fun, and you're my friend now. Best friend. You know what best friends do?
No.
They keep special secrets. Fun games between special friends. Our game that we played today, that can be our secret.
I don't like that game.
Next time, I'll make it more fun. I'll bring you a present. So you keep our secret, and I'll bring you a present.
I don't want a present.
Of course you do. I promise to bring you a nice present the next time I see you. I'll make sure to see you soon. I want to see a lot of my friends.
No. Grandma!
Shh! Your grandma might get mad about our game. You don't want to get into trouble, do you?
No.
Well, then you better not tell. You hear me? You better not tell, girl.
Oh, right there. She's okay. My little monkey girl's with a hawk. And what have you two been up to?
Nothing.
How you doing, Judah? Good girl. Nice girl you had. We had ourselves a little chat. Right, girl? Always nice to see you, Judah.
Wish I could say the same. Are you all right? My God, come sit down. Hawk, go get her some water.
No. Let's go back in the house.
Yeah, everybody back in the house. We'll have a little drink.
Not you. Get out of here.
I smelt it on him. He's drunk again. And in the middle of the day. Maybe you should come spend the night with me.
No, I'm all right. I've done this for 40 years. Just take her home, look after her.
Don't worry, she's fine. It's good for something. We seem to have kept him entertained.
I'm sorry. So sorry. We should have kept her inside. I thought he was gone.
Tambourina's a good girl. Why did we worry? She's a good girl. She wouldn't do anything bad.
No, Grandma. Mom will be here soon. Better eat something.
Mother wants me to eat so that she'll feel better.
She's gonna let them put in the feeding tube if you don't start eating.
Tell her not to. I just can't eat. I chew and somehow the food gets bigger and bigger in my mouth.
The doctor keeps pushing her.
Just take some of the food and flush it down the toilet.
I'm doing this almost every day now. I'm afraid that if you die, it'll be all my fault.
You always think everything is your fault.
It's a popular consensus.
It wasn't your fault. You didn't know. You couldn't know.
You're talking crazy again. Look, I want to hold your hand. Pray with me over for you. And I'll be here. And you'll be safe.
You want to keep me safe. I wanted to keep you safe. I wanted to keep you safe from questions, safe from pitying eyes.
What are you talking about? Are you delirious?
I made a mistake. The worst in my life. The silence didn't help you. It hurt you. Do I really have to say it? What happened? Before I go, it's got to come out.
I think you're losing your mind. The doctor says you've had all these many strokes. It's making you crazy or something.
Please. It's all right to tell. You need to tell. You have to tell. I know you remember.
I remember, all right? Maybe I never really forgot, and you keep talking about him lately. A week ago, last Friday, I'm on the F train taking Hayden to school, and bam! I'm back in that garden. I can see the big yellow and black butterfly that I was chasing, and I can smell the early lilacs. Right now on the stinking subway, I can smell goddamn lilacs. I could feel the sun on my face and the coolness of the bench that he sat me on. He told me that I was pretty and that we could be special friends. Nobody ever talked to me like that before. God damn it, how much do you want? How could something that happened so long ago, something that I didn't even remember for years, still be so vivid in my mind? Like a movie, a horror movie. There were other times that I didn't remember so good. Thank God. I was so scared, Grandma. See that? Anytime I was alone, there he was. Finally, you noticed and told him to stop. You hollered at him, chased him away with your rolling pin. He never got me again. You told me never to tell anybody so that they wouldn't think bad about me and think that I was bad little girl. I wonder how many bad girls he made after me, Grandma.
Forgive me. Please forgive me. There was just no way to talk about it back then. People just didn't talk about things like that. I didn't want you hurt anymore, so I wanted to make sure that you didn't talk about it and make things worse. You were so brave. You looked up into my eyes, shook your head, and never mentioned it again. Just like I told you. I told you it was your fault to scare you, so I'd be sure you didn't tell. Make things worse. I didn't want strangers poking about in our lives. I didn't want to make Minnie's life any worse than it already was.
Yeah, Minnie. How many girls were martyred for her peace of mind? I know for a fact that he got 2 of his own granddaughters. We sort of talked about it without really saying it. Only how much we hated him.
I didn't know how to help you. I just didn't know what to say. So I shamed you. Did you think it was your fault so that you would be quiet? Now I know that was the worst betrayal of all. A bullet in the heart that can't be removed. Please forgive me. Oh, such a good little girl.
I guess us good little girls are most at risk. We always do as we are told.
I wanted to say why we are here today. It is to perform and enjoy performing, but it also is a chance to bring awareness to sexual assault, domestic abuse, bullying, and child abuse. And also, part of the proceeds from today's event goes to help out charity, a project that's very dear to my soul. For those of you who do not know, it is estimated that there are close to 100,000 rape kits that are lying untested in police departments all over this country. That's a lot of rape kits. The charity that I have chosen, the Joyful Heart Foundation, was founded by Mariska Hargitay, who is the lead actor on Law and Order SVU. And one of her projects is to end the backlog of rape kits, to work with every jurisdiction in the country to help them eliminate the backlog. They have already cleaned them up in New York and in Los Angeles. And upon doing so, they found that many of the rapists have done it over and over, and there were 3 or 4 victims, and justice was finally given. And it is allowing them to catch these people much, much sooner.